Why is spinning rod lure weight rating important for fishing? Imagine casting your lure and feeling it land perfectly where you want it to be. That's what the right lure weight rating on your spinning rod helps you achieve. When you pick a rod, the lure weight rating is a key detail that guides what kind of lures you should use. This rating is usually printed on the rod itself and shows the ideal weight range for lures that will work best with that rod. Think of it as a sweet spot that helps your gear perform at its best. Rods are classified by their power and action. Power tells you how stiff or flexible the rod is. A high-power rod is stiff and handles heavier lures and bigger fish. A lower-power rod is more flexible and better suited for lighter lures and smaller fish. Action describes where along the rod the bend happens. Fast-action rods bend mostly at the tip, giving you more control. Moderate or slow-action rods bend along more of their length, which can be good for certain techniques. The lure weight rating makes sure your rod loads properly during casting. Proper loading means the rod bends just enough to generate the right amount of power for a smooth, accurate cast. If you use a lure that is too light, the rod won't load enough, and your cast might fall short or be less precise. If the lure is too heavy, the rod can overload, causing it to bend too much or even break. Using a lure within the recommended weight range also helps keep your rod in good shape. Exceeding the limit can put stress on the rod, risking damage. Using lighter lures than recommended might not fully utilize the rod's capabilities, which can make your fishing less effective. Matching the lure weight to your rod's rating improves your overall fishing experience. It helps you cast farther and more accurately, gives you better control over your lure, and makes your gear last longer. Different fish species need different lure weights. For example, larger fish like pike or muskie often requiring heavier lures, while smaller fish like trout or crappie are better caught with lighter lures. Certain fishing techniques also depend on lure weight. For example, jigging or flipping often needs specific weights and rod power. Heavy jigging calls for a medium or heavy power rod to handle the weight and action of the jig. In short, the lure weight rating on a spinning rod is a simple but important detail that helps you fish smarter. It ensures your gear performs well, stays durable, and helps you catch the fish you're targeting. Always check this rating before heading out to match your lure to your rod for a better fishing day.